Coach, just thoughts on the way that game played out. You know, they went up 2-0. You guys fought back, and then a kind of a harsh penalty call there at the end.
Yeah, it's obviously right after the game with still the emotions. It's quite a tough one because I have the feeling that I usually don't really talk about the referees and I just have the feeling that today little things which normally could go your way were not going our way. But I think as first start with the team before going with the referee. I think we started well. Had a couple of good pressing moments against them. We know that is a team who wants always to play. I think we did well. But I don't think we were confident enough with the ball when we had the ball for quite a period of time. That got better, but only once we were like 2-0 down. I think the team started playing with more confidence. We made some adjustments at halftime, tactically and personnel. I think that then showed very quickly that that was a good choice to do. And then we came back, and then I felt the energy, and yeah, and then you get a penalty where the player tells me to the life of my mother that the ball touched my chest. Yeah, so those are the moments where obviously then it hurts right now because you fight so hard in a difficult place against a team who plays good football, and you come back and then I feel like we weren't treated correctly. I also I felt in the game that the second goal could be a foul on Ian James before the counter-attack goes, and I feel like the first one. I've played many years myself these situations quite often when a striker bumps into a goalkeeper, the goalkeepers are protected. It wasn't so tonight. So again, we have to start always with ourselves, but tonight these things were a lot.
I wanted to ask about that stretch until by the time you got to 2-0 down before Capita scored. Just what was St. Louis doing, or what was happening on your guys' end that it just seemed like they're kind of mopping up all the second balls in the third, in your defensive third, and it just felt like you guys really couldn't get out and kind of get into that possession.
Yeah, I felt like our spacing was not good, but that's I think we didn't have enough width. But that was part of the game plan, so we changed that after a while, and then I also believe that maybe the confidence wasn't there to show for the balls, but you need to show for the ball when you want to play. When a team comes so aggressive like they do, we knew they're going to come man, but even then you need to show for the ball. You need to give yourself space and not. And I had the feeling that this was way better after, and especially in the second half. So yeah, I think that was the main point. Yes, we couldn't get out because we didn't make the right choices, and the spacing sometimes wasn't the way it should be.
Sorry for the result, Coach, but you made those two changes at halftime. Was that a tactical or a performance or some combination thereof?
That was a tactical choice. I thought I wanted the fullbacks a little bit more lower, more inside, and I know that Emir can add that, and Jake Davis did a great job there as well. With then having Capita and Calvin more wide, that was a tactical choice, and yeah, that's why we did it. And the players who started have to keep working hard, and yeah, that's how it is.
And then Orr got the start and played, and Amir got the half. Can you just talk about their first appearances for the team?
Yeah, you can obviously see Orr will help us a lot with his leadership, with his personality and the way he plays. I'm 100% convinced, and so does Amir. Amir shows a lot of personality, lots of quality on the ball. He still needs fitness. We know that. But when these players will be fit, they will help the team a lot. Same as Moises Mosquera, when he will be available and fit and has rhythm, they will help a lot.
Was Orr going out cramps or?
Yeah, I think so. I haven't spoken to the medical staff yet.
Our next question will go to Chad Smith on Zoom with the Kansas City Soccer Journal. Chad, your line is open.
Hey, Coach, sorry for the result. Obviously, a really physical game tonight, like you talked about. Rivalry games tend to be that way. What was kind of the message going into playing against St. Louis and knowing that maybe the ref would let it go a little bit more in a rivalry game?
Yeah, I mean, the main message obviously is that you have to match the intensity. We knew about the stadium, the environment, how it can be. Obviously, Roger, some other people have lived that. They've spoken to the team this week, and I think you need to match that first before the tactical bit. And we knew it's going to be a physical game. I think it got physical as well because we tried to go after them. They went after us. We tried to go after them. We came back, and then it's emotions in there. That's what football is. But yeah.
And then obviously the weather, it looks to be pretty miserable out there. A lot of guys cramping up and having to be subbed off. Do you think that's just getting back into shape after being off for a while, or what can you kind of account for that?
Yeah, it probably has to do with the weather, with the humidity, and with certain guys again maybe not having a full preseason made, and just getting back into the rhythm.
We'll wrap up here with Daniel Sperry in the room.
I was just gonna. You kind of talked a little bit about adding more width, but was it also to kind of guys like Capita and Calvin finally getting in behind too and kind of threatening and pinning their wing backs back? Because it felt like for a while it didn't, and then once they started kind of getting in behind and testing them long, it kind of opened things up for you.
Yeah, but we needed more width so that it's harder for them to press our first line, which I think it made it harder, or it gave more space to them play out even they were pressed, and then find Calvin and Capita going in behind. And I think that in the beginning was maybe not done so well.
So also kind of maybe where a guy like Taylor would have been missed, because I know in the games going into the break he seemed like a guy that you could put the ball up to and he'd hold it up and kind of bring others in and help you give a way out of the press. Yeah,
definitely, but I don't really want to talk about players who are not here. I mean, we know that Taylor helps us. We know Taylor has done really well before the break. He's injured, unfortunately, and he will hopefully be back with the team soon and then help again. But right now he's not with us, so I think we have to find different ways and different profiles to play and still put these fast wingers into their situations, which we have done, I think, after the 2-0, or especially in the second half as well.
And then just one more. What are you kind of hoping to see out of Ian there at right back? I know he's kind of played as a center back. He has played as a right back. It didn't seem like things were going his way necessarily in that first half.
We know that Ian has a lot of potential. We believe in Ian in both positions. We have trained him now, or we want to train him. And also, Justin Reynolds is not with us. As a fullback, he can always go back as a centre back because you're not going to lose that position. But physically, we want to train him in the right back position. That's easier than if you have to go back as a centre back, then vice versa. So I think with their extreme pressing, he struggled a little bit in certain moments, but that doesn't change anything that we believe in him.
Just thoughts on the way that game played out. I know first 35 or so minutes, you guys had troubles playing out, but then you seem to find your rhythm there, more even the rest of the match. What do you think?
I think first 5-10 minutes, we got them from pressing up there. I think we were feeling good. Then they got the rhythm, and they not only got the rhythm, they got the goals. So I think we had from the first 5 minutes, 10 minutes on, after it was like 30, 25 minutes that we were poor. We were not at it. We were a bit lost in pressing on the balls, and then they were lucky they scored 2 goals. From there, I think it was our game. We showed character. We came back in the score, and then another goal that. For me, it's poor refereeing. I think it was poor refereeing the whole game. I have to say it, and I think the 3 actions of the goals from them, I'm not sure about them. So you can check them, but I was not sure in the game. I'll see them afterwards, but I'm not sure about all of them.
Did the referee say anything to you guys about what he saw on the?
No, I just asked him to check them when he got home, and if we see each other next time, to please be clear with me and tell me if he thinks he was right or not. That's what I said.
And then you guys really found success there, especially in the second half when Amir and Jake came on. What do you think they provided for you guys and the ability for you guys to get into the attack and kind of create some of the chances and get into the areas that you were?
Well, you know Jake. He's really mobile. He's really good with the ball. Emir also. They both came. They gave us different things. In the end, the roster is getting better. There is a lot more options, and you can see that will be good for the team. That everyone also the previous games, everyone that was coming on, they were doing their part. I'm sure still a bit fuming from the referee. But yeah, I think it's good for the team. It's a shame that today we lost. I think we didn't deserve to lose. But when you disconnect those 30 minutes, it's what happens.
Was it a good opportunity for a lot of the players that are new to the team to get used to this rivalry? Because seemed a little physical. It seemed very much a rivalry game.
Yeah, of course. I know the guys that are new. They're coming from leagues that they get those type of experiences. So they were, I think, ready to what it is. Of course, MLS is completely different to other leagues. Also, they need time to get used to it. But I think I've seen them doing well. Also, they are really good guys, really good people that they are gonna, I think, connect really well with the team, and they are also very loud players. So for sure, the team will only get better.
Our next question will come from Zoom with Chad Smith and the Kansas City Soccer Journal. Chad, your line is open.
Hey, Manu. Sorry about the result tonight. Congrats on getting this start, though. It's been a while since we've seen you in the starting lineup from before the break. Can you kind of talk about the chemistry that you and Dayon and the other attackers had? It looked like you guys were working quite in sync tonight once you got going after that first 30 minutes or so.
Well, we have really good connection. We are close friends. We spend quite a lot of time this pre-season. This time, I mean, it's a pleasure to play next to him and to the rest of the guys. As I said many times, we have a really good group of people. People that we all hang out like friends, so then it's easier to get connection. But yeah, I'm disappointed again today with how things worked out. And I just hope we can start winning those games when things are tight and we have some minutes that we are not connected to the game, but we still get the points. And I think today we should have done it.